Hey everybody, welcome back to Ryan Makes Sense. We are looking at a viewer requested video. This is ticker symbol UEIC, Universal Electronics. We're going to go ahead, take a look at the charts, take a look at the financial data points, see if institutions, hedge funds, insiders are buying or selling, and if the stock should be worth $10 or more. So first thing I see, we're on the daily chart, is this beautiful move from $8 to $10. This is definitely a bull flag where we see our flag pull here, think of it as a straight line, and then our flag here, and then a move up generally follows. So, looking at the daily chart, we can see resistance is around 1060. Let's look at the bigger picture here, see what's going on. Ooh, this one's had a fall from grace. Let's see. Wow, this goes all the way back to the dot-com bubble. 1994, wow. The stock went from $2 to $31 at the height of the bubble. Crazy, and then back down to $6. So this one has had a huge long lifespan. Let's see what we got. RSI is turning up. Momentum is turning up as well. The money flow is also going up. The relative momentum, you can see it is also turning up. A lot of signs are pointing to an upward move here. Let's take a look at this data. Ooh, ouch. This is not good. This is not good. This is okay. This is probably the better item here. So this company is not profitable. Sales are quickly decreasing, and the shares are going down naturally, which shows there's organic interest, buying interest here. Earnings per share just fell through the bottom. They make 420 million, but they lose 98 million. The sales going down. This reminds me of like a Radio Shack or something. Like it was the height of it. Okay, Radio Shack actually died off quite a bit earlier, but what is this? This is like a brick and mortar electronics store. Universal Electronics engages in design, development, trade control, and sensor technology solutions. Its products include one-for-all retail accessories, tablets, smartphones, and consumer electronics, OEM. The firm's services include design, global manufacturing, and outsourced call center services. Its brands include Kwikset, Cloud, Nevo, One for All, Ecolink, and RCS Technology. Okay. Ouch. So I just observed another thing while I was down there, but okay, let's run the numbers on this, see where we land. Really quick, not profitable. They have adequate cash on hand. They have low debt. Earnings are just going down. Sales are going down. Sales over the past 5 years are going down. They have earnings per share over the next 5 years plus 15%. But let me tell you, nobody can forecast that far in advance, so it's kind of funny that they have that. Institutions are selling. Gross margin is 24%. That's decent. All right, let's run our number here. So we have, they do 420 million, 460,000 in sales. They lose 98 million, 240,000. Let's take a look at the cash and the debt. They do have $42 million on hand, so plus 42,750,000. Total assets is 355 million. Total liabilities 176 million. That's a good 2-to-1 ratio there. Not bad. Long-term debt is low, so minus 12,560,000. Okay, not bad. Short-term debt. Okay, so we've included that. What I noticed here is their brands are not very sticky. meaning if you saw their brand at a store, you probably wouldn't really recognize it or connect the dots saying, oh, this is something we've been buying for years. They spend every $80 they spend, they make $107. The last 12 months, every $70 they spend, they get $97. So they're spending a lot of money to make some money back, which is fine, but there's no brand stickiness. And I've never heard of Kwikset, Cloud, Nevo, One for All, EcoLink, or RC Technologies. Those brands are not sticky, which means nobody. Do you know what those brands are? Maybe you do. I don't. Maybe those are more IT products used by IT departments, but okay, so we have that, and we're gonna take this and divide it by our shares float, which is 10,680,000. So this can give us a $32 price target. B. Riley has it at $29. Rosenblatt brought it from $36 to $20. Mine's at $32. Sidoti has it at $48. B. Riley $42. Imperial Capital $70. Rosenblatt's $40. A lot of these price targets are higher than mine. But what I don't like is this. This is horrible. Sales are drastically going down. They're spending more money but barely getting any money back. Just not a good look. Is the company ready to reverse? Possibly. What are institutions and hedge funds doing? Let's find out. Let's see what they're guiding for 2024 as well, because that's going to help us. Okay. Let's see what they got. So old data shows that institutions own 63% of company. New data shows 78%. That's a 15% increase, but I mean, this is pretty telling. That's pretty telling. Vanguard has decreased their position. Manulife barely anything. Dimensional decreased their position. BlackRock decreased their position. Eagle Asset decreased their position. A lot of decreases there. One red, one green, red, green, red, green, green, red, red, green, red, red, green, red, 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 green, red, red, green, green, red, green, red, 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 red. So, yeah, a lot of red. What's their 2024 guidance? That's what we want to see. No guidance for 2024? Come on. Come on, 2024. Okay. Let's see if we get something here. I mean, come on. I mean, just based off of the sales going down, I have to be on the sidelines for that. They could have a surprise quarter and do really well, but again, the risk is they're going to continue to lose money. So they're building for a better future. Okay. So again, they lost more. They lost in Q4. They lost money compared to 2023. Oh, good low. Yeah, I gotta just stay on the sidelines for this one, honestly. Q1 of 2024 already showing that they are losing compared to last year. Wow. So they thought they were going to make 542 million, but they only made 420 million. Come on, let's see more. Let's see more. Yeah, I mean, basically, the moral of this is wait and see. I mean, right now, you could have bought the stock at $7.60, and it's now at 10, so that's a good gain, but I mean, that's tough. Are insiders buying? At least I think they are. Oh, okay. The SVP and CEO bought 42,000. That's not a lot. The CEO bought $25,000 worth. He only owns 11,000 shares. I'm not buying this. I'm not buying these vanity metrics from the director, the EVP, the CEO. I don't buy it. These guys make good money and they're only spending a fraction. Toro, this Toro 18 Holdings, they're going in on this. They're going in. But these guys, I mean, come on. I'm not buying it. Yeah. This one I am a wait and see. If you have years to hold and invest on this one, I think you could be okay. The long-term support on this is at 770. You can see it was acting as resistance down here, acted as support, acted as support. Every time this stock went below this line, you were really good buying. You were better off buying. Every time it bounced off of this line, the stock went from $7 to 30. Right now it's consolidating nicely at 10. But be very, very cautious because what I see here is a bear flag. Excuse me, a bear flag. Do you see what I see? We have our flag pole here and then our flag this way, meaning the stock could likely fall below here. And I'm going to draw it out because I think if they continue to lose money going into next quarter, it's not going to look pretty, but it could give us an estimate of what to expect. So there's our flag support, our flag top. So this thing could come back up and hit $12 before I think it goes back down. We'll want to keep an eye on this one. I do think if they could turn the ship around, it could be worth something. And again, these are very indicative of this thing turning around. Like these are all heading in the right direction. The money flow, the relative momentum, the MACD, and the strength. So again, I feel comfortable playing this one on the sidelines. I do think they might disappoint again for Q2. We'll want to look at their notes and see and hear what they've got in store for the rest of the year, but I'm okay with being on the sidelines. Support is at 790, 750 historically, and resistance at 1240. So if you made it this far, consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have a stock you want me to check out. Have a great week.